This is the Dallas Morning News.
Welcome to the DMN Morning Debrief, everything you need to know about what's going on across North Texas. I'm Samantha Guzman. Coming up, could driverless cars fix Dallas traffic? But first, the weather and today's headlines.
North Texans should expect sizzling sunshine with highs near 106. Triple-digit highs are expected through the week, with only low rain chances later on. This weather report is compiled using information from our news partner NBC5. In today's headlines, TCU is using its first international football game as a broader push to promote the university and Fort Worth overseas. The Horned Frogs play North Carolina on August 29th in Dublin, but TCU is also sending an admissions officer, business students, and Chancellor Daniel Pullen. Pullen is set to address Irish business leaders, and TCU's enrollment team will meet with secondary school counselors who could send students to the Fort Worth Private University. Fort Worth Mayor Maddie Parker is also scheduled for economic development meetings with Irish officials. TCU and Fort Worth leaders see it as a chance to build recruiting, business, and tourism ties with Ireland. Meanwhile, Dallas police say they will enforce new Texas THC regulations that took effect July 31st. The rules reclassify certain hemp-derived THC cannabis products as controlled substances, with penalties of up to 2 years in jail and $10,000 in fines. That matters for consumers and businesses because possession of some products that were previously available can now be treated as a felony. Dallas police say officers will enforce the law as violations come up, and the Dallas County District Attorney's Office says it will act if cases with probable cause are filed. Legal experts and hemp businesses challenging the rules in federal court say the shift could confuse Texans, especially because some other cities are taking a more lenient approach. On Greenville Avenue, a new Mexican restaurant and sushi bar called Fonda Toro is expected to open in November 2026. The restaurant comes from Mauricio Gallegos, who co-owns Shaman Cafe and Ayahuasca Cantina in Oak Cliff, and John Paul Valverde of Dallas design studio Koval. The plan is for a casual, approachable restaurant with coffee cocktails, a sushi bar, and menu items such as ribeye carpaccio, Baja fish tacos al pastor, and lobster enchiladas. Appetizers are expected to range from $17 to $19, and taco plates will start at $18. Koval Studio is redesigning the former Mayboom Brasserie space at 2100 Greenville Avenue, adding a patio, a sushi bar, and a Japanese garden. The team wanted to be part of Greenville because of its walkability and weekend open-air markets.
Hi, Samantha here again. It's time for today's Debrief Extra. A new study has found autonomous vehicles could cut travel delays in North Texas by 2045. DMN staffer Hadiya Spahalich has more.
Could driverless cars actually fix Dallas traffic? A new SMU study says maybe. Traffic is one of North Texans' biggest frustrations. And for years, transportation leaders have looked for ways to ease congestion without constantly adding more highway lanes. Now, a new study from Southern Methodist University suggests autonomous vehicles could make a big difference. Researchers modeled traffic across the 13-county Dallas-Fort Worth region. They found that if driverless cars become widely adopted, travel delays could drop by about 1/3 by 2045. The idea is that autonomous vehicles can react faster than human drivers, leaving less room for sudden braking, unpredictable lane changes, and other traffic slowdowns. But there's a catch. The researcher who led the study says DFW probably won't see enough driverless cars on the road to reach those biggest congestion improvements. He expects adoption to stay below 25% by 2045. He also says the first benefits people are most likely to see aren't shorter commutes, but improved mobility for older adults and people with disabilities along with safer roads. So while autonomous vehicles may not solve traffic overnight, researchers say they could eventually change how people move around North Texas.
That was transportation reporter Hadiya Spahalich. This segment was produced by Shannon Worley. Thanks for listening. Find more reporting and today's stories at dallasnews.com. This digest was partially generated by AI and then reviewed and edited by our newsroom staff. We welcome your thoughts, questions, and feedback at audience@dallasnews.com.